booms it. I mean, he really nailed this one. Goes into the end zone, and it will be a touchback for Paoli. So on the third down, the Rams go to the eye. They split a receiver. That's Richardson out to the right. Chris in the slot. And they hand off to Buchanan. Big running room over the left side. And Toby's out near a first down marker as he's going to pick up 9 on the play that time. And finally, Miller, the linebacker, over there to make the tackle. But Buchanan, receivers out to the right side. Hand off. It's Buchanan running room left side. And Toby out to the 35-yard line before he is brought. And 10 the ball on the 34. Split the receivers out wide to the right side. And Stroud's going to go on the draw left side. Toby Buchanan running room breaks the tackle at the 35 out to the 40 and out to the 41, 42-yard line. Handed off Buchanan running room right side. And Toby again 4 or 5 yards before he even meets the first defender. He's out near midfield. He will have another first down for the Paoli Rams. It is Wolf, Kari, Rodnicki, and Nolan along the front line, along with Cazell, the linebackers, Filippi, Miller, and Conrad, the deep secondary, Carr, Weininger, and Noonan for North Knox. But the Rams are marching on the ground. Started this drive on their own 20. They're out to the 47-yard line. Richardson out to the right side, splitting out. That's Chris. In the slot is Michael. And Stroud hands off, fakes a handoff. He's going to drop back passing for the first time. Oh, he overthrows Timmy Chastain. Timmy was wide open at the 45-yard line. Coverage that time by the linebacker who got out there on him. And that's the type of setup that Rams want to see.
Joel very tentative that time, Dave, testing his own ankle there as he rolled to his left. And to throw the ball, he had to put a little weight on that, and it was a little bit of a tentative throw over the head of Timmy, but Timmy was wide open. We may see that again.
6:27 to go in the first quarter. No score. The Rams on their first series tonight. They stopped them on defense, aided by a holding penalty, and make that an ineligible receiver down 2. Left side, it goes Buchanan, and Toby is hitting the backfield for a loss. This time it was Rodnicki, 55 in there, along with Conrad, 51. But that's the first time that the Rams have been hit for negative yardage, and that comes on a 2nd and 10. Is going to make it 3rd down and 12.
First 3rd down opportunity for the Rams, Dave. They'd gotten the first down on the 2nd down both the last 2 times, so we'll see how they convert this time.
So Paoli 3rd and long. Chris Richardson splits out wide to the right side. Michael Richardson slot right side. Eye in the backfield. Richardson in motion to the sideline. Stroud 2-step drop. He goes out. He's got Chris. Chris at the 49. He is hit and brought down that time by Terry Carr, the cornerback. And it's going to be a gain of about 5 yards, so it's going to come up 4th and about 7. In practice last night, the Rams said that play will be open all night long because the quarterbacks really play deep in this secondary, but they needed more than 5 or 6 that time. They needed 13, so it's going to be 4th down. Billy Vincent will be doing the punting for the Paoli Rams. So Rams now stopped after the incompletion and the loss on the running play, and Vincent kicks it high to the left side of the field, and it's fielded by Carter. He drops it out of the 25. The Rams are there, and Carter was there as well, or was that Carter, 22, and North Knox gets it back. So Carter, he was the man back there that time, 33, he dropped it. Couldn't see who was down there for Paoli. That's Michael Richardson, number 40, but just couldn't get his hands on it, so trading of punts, and now it will be North Knox on offense for the 2nd time here tonight. And the Warriors will have the ball 1st and 10 on the 26-yard line of the Warriors. Teligman at quarterback once again. They go to the wing. They split Weininger out to the left side. In tight is Saucerman on the right side for North Knox. 1st and 10 on their 2nd series. And they hand off this time once again to Miller in the background. Breaks a tackle in the backfield, and there he is hit by Vincent. But Piper really came up from the corner to stop that play initially. But excellent pursuit that time by the linebackers and secondary, Johnny, for that Paoli defense.
I tell you what, Dave, they look good getting through the line if the tackle just not quite there. So just a gain of a yard.
Miller, their big man, running, averaging 8 yards a carry. That time only gets 2 at the most. 2nd down and 8. They go to the left hash mark. They split a receiver wide out to the right side. That's Matt Moore. And they hand off to the running back coming up through. That's Miller again. Miller out to the 39-yard line. He is going to be shy of a 1st down.
All right, a gain of about 7. That's going to make it short on 3rd down, and the Warriors have been able to convert a couple 1st downs, both on the ground, and we're seeing both teams grinding it out tonight, Dave.
Google that time in on the tackle for the purple and gold of Paoli. 3rd down and 2. The ball on the 35. They got to get it out to about the 37. They go to the wing set, and they fake the reverse. Now they hand it off, and that's Stein. If he can get around the corner, he may have some yardage, but Buchanan drags him down from behind. Toby Buchanan grabbed hold of him on about the 30-yard line and would not let go. And again, the quickness of the cornerbacks coming up to stop that run, making them run sideline to sideline and not from end zone to end zone. And it's a big loss on that 3rd down carry.
I think they were looking for that, Dave. The last 2 times he's run it, he's lost yardage.
Good defense by the Rams. Here comes the pressure, and this one off the side of the foot, and it's going to go out of bounds at midfield. And Johnny, the Rams' excellent field position.
And they had a good chance, David, blocking that punt. Had 2 players in there that had an opportunity, though I think maybe they pulled up remembering last week.
Right. Frankie Archer was in there from the right side,
right.
Jamie Sullivan from the left. I was watching the films last night with coaches Quinn and Stuckwish, and they say, watch this, they don't even block these guys on the end. And I think Vincennes last week got a couple of blocks. Coach Lorick told us in the pregame, though, they'd worked on that, but the Rams with excellent penetration. 1st and 10, they're in North Knox territory to start this drive on the 49-yard line. Power I, handoff, Buchanan running room left side. Toby is going to get up 8-9 yards on this carry down to the 40-yard line before he is stopped. And it's the man coming up from the free safety, Joe Weininger, number 80, to put a hit on him.
6 carries, 36 yards for Toby, and we might mention, Dave, most of those have come right up the middle, especially just off the left guard or tackle.
Under 3 minutes here to go in the first quarter. No score between Paoli and North Knox. The Rams have it 2nd down and 2 on the 41-yard line. Stroud fakes the handoff. No, he does. Hand it off to Chastain, and the fullback goes nowhere. Wrapped up that time in the arms for the middle guard. I believe that time Kahar was the man that got him. It looked like 70, but it was 71 actually. So that will make it now 3rd down and 4. Loss of 2 on the play on the handoff to Chastain. Excellent penetration that time by Carr. 6'1", 250. He's a big boy to anchor the middle of that line. Stroud tosses it back. They're going to run to the right side. Toby around the corner, knocks over his own man. Bulls ahead forward to the 35-yard line, and that will be a Rams 1st down. I'm telling you, he nearly ran up the back door of Brian Ferris, and Toby is getting up slowly.
He took a pretty hard shot just as he got there and ducked his head. And this, we'd hate to see too much happen here. Toby, a big part, obviously, of the Rams offense with 44 yards and 7 carries.
Conrad was the man that put him down. Looks as though he might have just maybe got the wind knocked.
Back to a running back. And on 1st down, they turn around and give it to Richardson.
1st and 10, Chris Richardson, big running room replacing Buchanan. He is out to the 24-yard line. By the way, Toby made a quick recovery.
Going to slow things down for just a minute here.
Yeah, they're going to make a quick change as Richardson splits wide out to the left side. That's Michael. Chris stays in at tailback. In fact, Sullivan comes in now, and the Rams go double tight end. Stroud under center, hands off, running room right side, Richardson, but boy, there he is really hit by Sam Miller, the middle linebacker. But he's going to get him, went down, and then the penalty, but now they've got some yardage to make up. 2nd and 12. Michael splits out wide to the left side, eye in the backfield for Paoli. They toss it back, and it's fumbled by Richardson, loose on the field. It's picked up that time by North Knox. He gets around Stroud at 45. He's going to go down to the 30. He's going to go all the way in for the score. Eric Nolan, number 21, picked up the loose ball, and they put a block on Stroud, and he is very slow getting up. They'll make that rather Ferris, 72, slow getting up. Fumble recovery back. And now it will be the extra point try for North Knox. And they're going to fake it, and they're going to throw into the end zone all alone, and it's no good. Tipped away, Piper back there quickly. North Knox takes advantage of the first turnover of the ball game and makes it into 6 points. High end over end kick. Buchanan back in. He fields it at the 15-20 up to midfield to the 30. He breaks out to the left side to the 34-yard line and brought down.
That's his history.
Well, if the Rams can score a touchdown and get an extra point, they could be in the lead that quick. Let's wait and see. Buchanan back in at tailback. Toss it back. Toby running room left side. Again, he's got 5 yards before he even meets a defender. He's out across to the 42-yard. To nothing here at North Knox High School. And the Rams have it 1st and 10 as we switch sides of the field, and it's going to be 2nd down and 3 for Paoli. Eye in the backfield behind Joel Stroud. Hand off, it goes left side. Buchanan running room to the 45 midfield, and he is in North Knox territory. Out to
that carry.
First and 10 now for Paoli, down by 6 points. They're in the Warrior territory again for the second time tonight. Eye in the backfield, handoff Chastain. Timmy, big running room up the middle. He's out near a first down. Chastain is going to get now out to the right side. Double tight end, Sullivan in on the right side. Toss it back. Buchanan lost it, and it picked up by Stroud, and Joel is out back to the 49, and that's going to be 49-yard line. Eye in the backfield, and on the counter play, they try to go on the right side. No, Stroud fakes it all alone. He's got Sullivan, and Sullivan is down, I believe, inside. Seacat was not listening, was he?
That's sort of like Todd saying it's a great night for football,
exactly.
Isn't it, Dave? About like this much, right?
You got it. So first and 10 now for Paoli to keep this drive going. I formation, the ball marked on the right, hash mark on the playing field. Handoff right side, it goes Buchanan. Toby breaks a tackle, but then he is brought down as he gets down near the 25. Off the field, and Bryan comes back in.
It's going to be one of those nights, Dave.
It's going to be second down and 7 now for Paoli. Split Richardson out to the right side, handoff left side. Buchanan makes a tackle. He's down to the 20, goes inside down to the 16-yard line, and Toby Buchanan will have it
right into his hands.
He had the concentration and the eyes right on the football. Michael Richardson splits out wide to the right side. First and 10 for Paoli on the 16-yard line. Toss it back this time. It goes to Toby. He's got running room right side. Jukes to the outside at the 10 and brought down on about the 11-yard line. 100 yards through 8 ball games. Eye in the backfield. Second down and 4. The ball on the 10-yard line. Running room left side. It goes Buchanan. Toby to the 5. Looks to the zone. He is there. Touchdown. Toby Buchanan on second down and 4 from the 10.
There's always the chance the Rams might fake it, but I think they'll go for the kick now.
Davey Snapper, the long man, down, ball up, kick, and it is good. Right through the uprights, and the Rams have the lead for the first time.
Right.
3 men back deep, and it's going to be picked up at the 16-yard line. Carter has it. He's out to the 24-yard line, and there he is brought down as he gets it across to the 27, 28-yard line. So the Rams, good coverage. Davey Hammond down there to learn.
In the first quarter of play, so we'll see what happens here. Their first try in the second quarter.
Weininger splits out wide to the right side. Teligman long out to hand. He fakes the counter. He's going to pass. He looks out. The pressure on. He's going to tuck it. He throws on the run and through the arms of Miller. And then Weininger almost picked it. 28 mark of the first half. Paoli leading this ball game 7-6. Wing formation. In fact, they go to the wing to the right side, and they're going to hand it off. Stein running room over to the right side. He's brought down from behind. Again, it's 72. Brian Ferris in there for Paoli. Wellman in there along with Google. Be working on us day, night, and all the time. Third down and 9 now. Big play here. See if the Rams defense, and Miller stands up and he wants to call it. That's kind of odd that the fullback. I'm sure he's a little upset with that turnover, but they've bounced back. They lead at 7-6 midway here through the second quarter. Third down and 9 as they go to the wing, and Teligman's going to drop back to pass. He's got a man down the right side. He's going to heave it down. Buchanan is there, and he tips it away. Toby Buchanan again with excellent deep field position. Piper and Buchanan back deep for the Rams. Good snap. Pressure on. They get it away. Oh, a good
nice
kick.
Fun.
He boomed that one. Takes a big bounce. Piper's going to let it roll inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Go to the eye. Joel Stroud back in the quarterback as he has been all night long. And looks like Joel stay there all night unless for some unfortunate reason he goes down. Handoff. Oh, big hole again. Buchanan. And Toby ran over his own men to slow him up. 6.
He's trying to see who was fullback, and I believe we see Billy Vincent back at the fullback position.
So the Rams have made a change again, and they hand off to Vincent, and Billy is caught in the backfield, and I mean no line on the play. Chris splits wide out to the left side. Michael in slot on the left side. Sullivan in tight on the right side. Eye behind Stroud. Take the handoff. Counter play. Richardson right side. And Michael cuts back upfield. He's going to be out there. First down. Good run that time by Michael Richardson. Needed 9, and I was almost certain that they'd have put it up in the air that time, but they decided not to. Probably a little bit deep. They didn't want anything to happen. So first down keeps this drive going. 5:15 counting in the second quarter. Paoli leading by 1. Eye in the backfield behind Joel Stroud. Handoff Buchanan running room right side. Toby out of the 45. He's going to pick up another 8 or 9 on this first down carry. As Conrad, the linebacker, saw that defense in the black and white and red pushed all up and down the field so far, but hey, he's right in this ball game, only trailing by 1. Second down and 1 for Paoli as they near midfield. Eye in the backfield behind Joel Stroud, the quarterback. Hands off, running room right side. Buchanan breaks a tackle at midfield. He's out to the 45 and down to the 42-yard line.
Both sides. He's not going one side or the other.
They go now 1st and 10, and they hand off to Vincent, the fullback. Billy's going to be hit right at the 40. Going to pick, and it will be 6 for Paoli, actually about 6.5. Chris Richardson splits out wide to the left side, eye in the backfield. Michael goes into the slot. Stroud surveying the defense, hands off Buchanan, running room right up the middle. He's out near a first down once again. He's out to the 34-yard.
Though.
You're exactly right. 4-minute mark as we go in the first half here. The Rams up by 1 on the move. It's 3rd down and 1. The ball on the 34-yard line. Eye in the backfield behind Stroud. Tosses it back right side. Running room. Buchanan breaks out to the right side. He's got another first down as he gets down to the big thank you to those offensive linemen here at halftime. 1st and 10. Another big drive being put together here by Paoli. They're down to the 31-yard line of North Knox. Toss it back running room. Buchanan again. He gets to the 30, but there he is wrapped up. Get across the 30-yard line. Splitting Richardson out to the right side. Joel's only put it in the air one time tonight, and that was a reception by Sullivan. Handoff left side. Buchanan running room, and Toby runs over Sullivan and still breaks free and gets down to about going to be 1st and 10. The ball on the 19-yard line for Paoli. Right side. Chris Richardson splits out Michael in the slot right side. Stroud under center. And again, the handoff Buchanan up the middle, and Toby is met at the line of scrimmage. Might have, and I left you enough room for about 20 carries tonight, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll talk to you about that later. 2nd
down and 10 now for Paoli. Toss it back. Here comes Buchanan. He tries to get around the corner. He does. He gets hit from behind. We've got a penalty flag down. He's going to be stopped after about a 2-yard gain, but we'll wait and see exactly who this is going to be on. And if it's Paoli, eye in the backfield. They split Michael Richardson wide out to the right side. Sullivan in tight on the right. And they go to the draw play. Buchanan running room left side, breaks a tackle, and he gets about 3 or 4 on the play. But again, he was eye in the backfield slot left side. Michael Richardson for Paoli. Stroud, and they fake the counter. Joel back downfield. He's got Vincent, and Billy cannot hold on to it at the 14-yard line. 3 fake handoffs that time before he set up the pass. 4th down and 22, 47 seconds. Back to pass Stroud. He's looking downfield for Sullivan, and Sullivan makes a great catch, and he will have
He's going to lose in 2 catches, and Jamie definitely looking like he's concentrating real well.
1st and goal on the 8-yard line for Paoli. Eye in the backfield. Michael splits out wide to the right side. Hand off Buchanan running. Ooh, boy, he is met at the line of scrimmage and stuck. Eye in the backfield. 2nd and goal from the 9. Stroud tosses it back. Running room. Buchanan cuts to the right side. He heads to the end zone, and he's going to be a little bit shy. I believe he's going to be on about the 4-yard line. I don't know if he got out of bounds or not.
I think that we heard Coach Seacat talk about this week as we've got 3 wideouts to the left.
They go trips to the left side. Single set in the backfield. Buchanan is out to the left side. Joel rolling out into the corner. He's got Toby. Touchdown. Toby Buchanan with the touchdown reception from quarterback Joel Stroud. So they go to the air to get the score. Hammond snap his back, ball down, kick up, and the kick is good as he drills it right through. Klinkenbeard back along with Weininger and Carr, and it's picked up by the up man, and they kind of run a Chinese fire drill, and they finally get the man brought down on about to boom a couple of punts there in that first half. He approaches the football, and it's a good end-over-end kick, goes to the left side. Chris fields it, and he goes down on one knee right there at the 24-yard line. Stroud at quarterback, Chastain the fullback, Toby Buchanan tailback. Michael Richardson splits out wide to the right side, and Chris in tight. Toss it back, Buchanan running room right side. He cuts outside. He's up to the 30. He's out to the 35, to the 40. He turns the corner at midfield. He may go. He's to the 30 and caught from behind by Weininger. So a big run by Buchanan to start this quarter of play, and Toby's going to get a well-deserved rest. They're going to mark it 1st and 10 on the North Knox 26-yard line. Chris Richardson moves to the tailback spot for Paoli. Stroud under center. Hands it off. Chastain running room right side. Timmy out down to the 21-yard line. He's got Miller, Conrad, Carr, Weininger, Noonan in the defense. 2nd down and 4 for the Rams. Eye in the backfield behind Joel Stroud, the quarterback. And Stroud, that's a busted play. Joel just lowers his head and goes down to the 20. So Buchanan back to the tailback slot. They split Michael out wide to the right side. Sullivan comes into the tight end right side. Vincent in tight on the left. Eye in the backfield, now behind Stroud, handed off. Who else? Buchanan running room left side, big hole. He heads to the corner of the end zone. He's down to the 5. Touchdown, Toby Buchanan. So Buchanan goes 20 or 18 back. Buchanan down, kick up by Vincent is good. And the Rams lead. A kick is a high end over end, and it's going to be fielded and bobbled. It's loose on the field, and finally I believe North Knox is able there to come.
A couple runs on them, so we'll see what happens now if the Warriors good gut check here.
Teligman hands off to Stein, running room right side. He breaks a tackle. He gets out to about the 32-yard line. Teligman at quarterback 6 now as they go to the wing to the right side. The man in the wing is Carter, 33. They move Stein to a halfback with Miller, the big fullback. Teligman, and he's going to go on the counter play, and Carter is there. He is hit right at the 35 and goes down to about the 36, 37-yard line. And they got her, don't they, Johnny?
Yeah, sure do, Dave.
So it's a first down, as downs, I believe, in that first half, but they've got one, and I believe, if I'm correct, those came on about the first drive of the game. They go to the wing, and now they move Stein over to the wing, and they hand it off. Here comes Carter. Carter to the left side, flag down, and he is going to be brought down. So the Warriors 1-6, Paoli leading. They go to the wing tee in the backfield. Teligman, the quarterback, 2nd down and 20. And he's going to hand it off. Carter running room over the left side. He is hit. He's going to get out across out for the Warriors. Again, they go to the wing in the backfield. They split 2 men behind in the pro set and then in the wing. A lot of deception. They go to the right side. Stein on the counter. He gets across to the 36, 37-yard line. Carter back to punt. Boy, he boomed one in the first half. Archer comes in. It's a low line driver. Piper fields it at the 40. He's going to go to the left side looking for running room, and he goes nowhere, and we've got a penalty flag. Boy, why Jason headed that way, I do not know.
I think he was going to give the ball to Toby, and Toby went up to throw a block.
So the flag is dropped.
It's a clip.
So it'll go again. 1 of 50 and 1 of 19, and we're under 7 minutes. The Rams now on offense. Eye in the backfield behind Joel Stroud, the quarterback for Paoli. 1st and 10. Handoff Buchanan, running room left side. Toby out across the 32, about the 31-yard line. As now they go to the I split. Michael out wide to the right side. Vincent in tight on the left. Sullivan in tight on the right. Tosses it back. Here comes Buchanan. He is caught in the backfield. And I mean, he is brought down. Paoli leading at 21-6. We'll wait and see what they go. Last time they were in this situation, they ran a counter with Michael Richardson. He's in the slot left side. Stroud under center. Here he comes again. They fake it. Looking downfield. They're going to go for it. Vincent has it, and he dropped it at the 45-yard line. So now the Rams will have to give the ball back at the 5:36 mark as the rain starts to come down at North Knox High School football field again in the 3rd quarter. Vincent back to punt. Good protection, a low kick. It goes across midfield, and it's going to go down on about the 47.
Score right at the start of the half, really big.
They go to the wing once again. Stein in the wing on the left side. They split Weininger out wide to the right side, and they hand it off to Stein. Boy, he has met and brought back, I think that's fair, 72. Boy, did Brian Ferris cut that 1st down carry.
Boy, he was right there, and they've been looking for that play, and it's one that they run, so they were ready for it this time.
Splitting out left side is Matt Moore, number 82. They go to the wing right side, split the men in the backfield, and Teligman on the draw. It goes to Miller, running room. He's up to midfield. He's going to get out to about the 49 and Paoli.
3rd down possession here for North Knox, Dave. They need a 1st down in the worst way.
3rd and 6, quick count. Teligman's going to go back to pass. He looks out, pressure on, he throws, and he's over his receiver at about the, quickly come out on the field, do not huddle. The Rams are up. They've got 2 men back deep. And the snap, let's see where it goes. It goes back deep. Carter, pressure on, he gets it away, a low kick. Piper is going to pick it up on about the 10-yard line. He runs up the left side. He's got some room. He's up to the 20, to the 25, and knocked out of bounds.
And the team that we saw the first half is still here.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 now. Joel Stroud in the eye, splits Michael Richardson out wide to the left side. Hand off, who else? Buchanan running room up the middle. Toby across the 25 to about the 26-yard.
Gracious with 6 turnovers, 5 fumbles. We've seen 1 tonight.
That's the only score, by the way, for the Warriors. They picked it up and rambled nearly 60 yards on the touchdown. High in the backfield, they toss it back. Running room, Buchanan right side, and Toby has it cut down after he gets about 1 or 2 at the most.
For 10 yards.
Michael Richardson splits out wide to the right side on this set. Both tight ends are in tight. Eye in the backfield behind Stroud. Third and long. Toss it back. Here we go. Buchanan running room left side. Toby gets around the corner. He's got a first down to the 40 and out.
Look out.
To the midfield, and he is down into North Knox territory on the 40-yard line, and there goes a flag. And this may be even more odd, but I thought they had Buchanan hemmed in on about the 40-yard line. He had a first down even at that point, but boy, he made a move down that Paoli Rams sideline and broke free for another big gain. Personal foul on 2:45 to go in the third. Joel Stroud brings his team up to the line of scrimmage on this 1st and 10 call. Chris Richardson's moved back to the tailback slot. Handoff Chastain up the middle, and Timmy rumbles down to.
Of course, Toby's ripped off another good run, but he had good blocking out in front of him.
And he's back in on 2nd down and 6. The ball on the 21-yard line. Handoff Chastain again, big running room, and Timmy breaks it across the 20 down to the 8.
He's another player, Dave, that goes both ways and a very good athlete, but he's taken a beating tonight, too.
3rd down and a long 3 for Paoli inside the 20-yard line. Handoff Buchanan. Oh, he is hitting the backfield. I mean, Kari, that groggy, but he's under his own power as he goes to the sideline, and the Rams go for it on 4th down and 4. Eye in the backfield behind Joel Stroud. Stroud fakes, hands off on the counter. No, he fakes it. He looks downfield. He goes to the short man, and that is Vincent, and Vincent is going to be down near the 5-yard
line.
Yeah.
17 yards on the completion.
Make it to 3.
Down to the 2-yard line.
1st and goal from the 3-yard line as the Rams convert big, and Buchanan is back in there. Toby's going to take it. He goes right up the middle, and then he is squashed. I mean, he is hit from the right, from the left side. 2nd and goal. Stroud under center. Joel long count. Hands off Buchanan running. Oh, he is mid, and he may have lost a yard there. Make it 3rd and goal now from about the 4. Right side, Richardson splits out. And they toss it back. Buchanan, oh man, he's got a party to lead him out there. Can he get around? No, he does not. Boy, big hit that time by 22. A lot of ground that time when it looked like it was just going to be an easy walk-in for Buchanan. Now it's 4th and goal. Stroud under center, splits Richardson out to the left side. Toss it back Buchanan, and Buchanan is hit in the backfield, and he goes down for a loss. Miller to go in the ballgame and counting. Teligman has the team up, and he's going to drop back to pass. He looks out. He's going to go downfield for it all, and it's going to be nearly picked off by Hammond. Knox. They split more out wide to the left side, wing in the backfield behind Teligman, and he is going to hand off on the draw, and that's Miller, and Miller fights his way out to about the 9 to 10. The Rams could not score on that 4th and goal, and Teligman's going to drop back to pass. Floods receivers out to the left. He's got 2 men out there, and it is caught as the receiver has it. That's caught. To go here. Again, they started back on their own 5 after they stopped the Rams. 1st and 10. North Knox might have got some momentum now. The Rams have got to stuff him, and they hand it off Stein, and Stein is hit. A good spin gets away. The Rams were back there in penetration, but Stein just made a big set in with 9.5 minutes to go. And quickly, here comes Teligman back. He's looking downfield over the middle, and he overthrows his intended receiver, Joe Weininger, at about the 30.
It'll be very difficult for them to come down from this 15-point deficit.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 6. The ball on the 19-yard line. Teligman splits him back to the wing, and they fake the counter. He looks downfield, and he goes to the screen pass, and it's caught out there by Carter. He dodges one tackle. He is hit from behind, but he is going to be out to a 1st down, I believe.
Football awful close to the 30, but they'll measure anyway to be sure.
So
if he didn't, I'll be surprised.
Well, they've come up with a couple of 1st downs after they were pinned back with their backs to the end zone that time. It will be a 1st down. North Knox on the move, but they started back in their own end zone. Teligman back to pass, pressure on, and he breaks one tackle. Archer had him, but then he gets away, and then he is smothered. Google in there for the Paoli. So now the Warriors with their backs almost to the end zone again. Teligman's going to drop back. He's looking out to the right side, and the screen is caught by Stein, but then he stumbles forward. Buchanan. It's North Knox trying to keep this drive going, but a big sack that time has put him in a hole. Teligman with protection. He's looking back and throws it. A wounded duck, and Hammond cannot hold on to it. Nearly intercepted at the 45 and at about the 45, and he gets it off. It's a low one, and Piper fumbles it. He's got to get on it, and he goes down on the 45. Jason let that ball came up.
See what the Rams can do now.
They just want to keep the ball on the ground and in the field of play in the clock. clock rolling. 1st and 10. The ball on the North Knox 45. Toss it back. Buchanan running room, hitting the backfield, breaks away, and he's out to the 41-yard line.
Out as another equipment problem.
The Rams up 21-6. Eye in the backfield behind Joel Stroud. Richardson splits out wide to the left. Handoff Chastain, the fullback. Timmy running ahead up at first half, and then kind of stiffened up.
Looks like he's limping a little more right now as we are in the 4th quarter.
3rd down and 4 now for Paoli on this drive. On the 40, toss it back. Buchanan running room left side. Toby breaks back in, and then he is hit. He got out. Rams, needless to say, are tiring just a bit. And as we mentioned, North Knox only has about 5 players that go both ways. So 4th down, the Rams go for it, and there they just take the penalty to run down the clock at the 5:50. He drops it a lot of time. Billy, gets a good kick away. Weininger lets it bounce inside the 10, and the Rams try to pick it up.
He fumbled it. It's in the end zone.
And if the Rams can cover it, they do not. North Knox gets it. North Knox. And now, and Telligman's going to drop back to pass, rolling out. Pressure on, throws it on the run, and it is caught. Was he in or out? He is in as Saucerman caught a Saucerman.
Thank you, sir.
6'2", 150 and a junior. They may try to go for a big one on 2nd and short here. They go to the wing in the backfield, Telligman, and he fakes. He's looking. He goes out on the flat. That's Miller. Screen left side. He's got some blockers. He cuts back into the middle of the field to the 41. Hit at the 44 and brought down by Frankie Archer. Paoli. 1st and 10, clock rolling, and Telligman drops back to pass. Nearly loses his footing. This one's going to be way short. He just 37 to go. The Rams up 21-6. They go to the wing. They split 2 men out now to the right side, and it's going to be Telligman back to pass, looking downfield. He throws to the underneath man. And he's about 5 yards short. Sheldo and Johnny will talk it over at Bob's on this contest. They go to the wing set again in the backfield, and they fake the counter. They go out this time, screen pass, and Stein has it. He gets around Sullivan. He's midfield, 1st down, knocked out of bounds on the 42-yard line. Now for North Knox. They need 2 scores in this ball game. They go to the wing set in Rams territory, and they're going to drop back to pass. Telligman's rolling out to the left, looking downfield for a man. He's got Stein, and Stein cannot hold on to it inside. In tight on the left side wing in the backfield. Carr back there. He'll go down in a receiving role. Hand off. He goes to Miller on the draw. He's inside the 40. Still going. He's got a 1st down on a 4:11 to go. 21-6. It's a long time since they've been this deep in Rams territory. Telligman drops back to pass, looking downfield, and now he's in trouble, and the Rams are going to get him. Wellman in there, and the man that wraps him up, though, is Ferris, and Crosley in there as well.
Exactly 4 minutes left.
21-6. Warriors have been in this situation 2nd and 3rd and long on a couple occasions to keep this drive alive, and have made some big conversions, particularly on the screen pass and the draw. Telligman drops back to pass, 4 men out, pressure on, he gets away, throws cross field, and Bush was talking about, he said, guys, don't stand around, get in there and make this quarterback scramble. They go to the wing, 3:55 to go, 3rd down and 11. Telligman is dropping back. He goes down as he loses his footing. He had Stein. They tried to sit down in 18.
Here we go.
This could be it for North Knox. Quick count. Telligman rolls out to the left side, looking downfield. He throws a wobbly pass, and it's going to be knocked down by Davey Hammond by the Paoli Rams.
See how important this game is, though, Dave, to see Joel there with 3:43 left, and the Rams, in command basically by 15.
Go to the 2 tight end set. Eye in the backfield. Handoff just straight off to Buchanan over on the right side. He has hit a couple of times. He's going to get a couple football. Richardson splits out wide to the left side in this formation. Eye in the backfield behind Joel Stroud. Tosses it back. Here's Buchanan running room right side. He breaks free. He's got a 1st down. He gets across midfield into Warrior territory. Rams in a little bit too much of a hurry to get up to the offensive line of scrimmage. Now the clock rolls, and Joel says, hey, boys, come on back here, and let's run some time off the clock. We don't need to be up there right now.
We might mention, Dave, of course, the Rams with the big score, only 3 or 4 1st downs in the 2nd half.
Now you got to remember, though, they were stopped on the goal line earlier in this quarter to start this quarter. If they'd have got that one in, it would have been over, and we wouldn't have had to worry about that last drive. Stroud hands off the middle. It goes to the fullback, and Chastain goes nowhere. We got a flag. In fact, Timmy may have lost a yard. And let's wait and see if it's on Paoli. North Knox has already said decline it. Personal foul on Paoli. So they had to run up about 15 yards.
Be worn out time to get there.
Exactly.
Expecting them to take the penalty.
Oh, the Rams fans across the way are happy. They're trying to generate some excitement in front of us here on North Knox. Well, the Ram fans have traveled and saw a good ball game. Toss it back to Buchanan, running room right side. He's going out to the 40. He's got a first down and a little bit more. So Buchanan on a 2nd and 10 picks up backfield. It goes now Stroud. Splits Richardson out to the right side. Toss it back to Buchanan, running room again. And Toby is down to the 30-yard line. He's going to pick up 5 or 6 again on this carry. And it is too. And they give him a well-deserved hand across the way from the Rams fans. As now Richardson comes into the tailback slot. We've got a penalty flag. Michael moved up to the fullback, and I think it will be a delay of game penalty.
Yeah. Maybe looking ahead a little bit.
So the Rams have it 2nd down and 10. Ball goes back to the 35-yard line. Eye in the backfield. Hammond splits out to the left side. Handed off Michael Richardson, running room up the right side. He's going to pick up about 5 yards on this.
Hands, Dave, the ones that made the trip and the ones that didn't. For the ones that didn't make the trip, we hope you'll be there at home next week.
You missed a whale of a ball game.
You're not a kid.
And now it goes to Stroud, I formation, handoff. Richardson, Michael battling out to the line of scrimmage. He is driven back. And tonight, as it way, in the Sectional 31 football, they'll take on the winner of Indian Creek and Cascade next week. And that game will be played at Cook Field in Paoli. And that was one thing that Coach Seacat wanted to do. He said, we want to play some more games at home, and they will do it here, guaranteed next Friday night as they come away with a win on the road at North Knox tonight, 21-6. You're listening to Rams football on WUME FM 95. Play a 60. Play a 60. Talk to me on the phone. Got any scores or anything? Hello? Hello?
Those were the 2 big plays.
You there?
Couldn't stop Buchanan off.
Yeah. Got any scores or anything?
Looking for you. No. Wait, no. I'm not.
Huh?
I watched Ashley. No.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. Okay. We'll get some scores next time, okay? All right.
If you can update the Lincoln score, please do here. Update the Lincoln score, please do here.
So the Rams post a 21-6 victory tonight here over the North Knox Warriors, and the Warrior fans get one last chance now as they introduce their seniors in a very fine move here as the home fans get a chance to show their appreciation for all their hard work. But for the Rams, they are going to play again next week. Nothing new on Sullivan. Jimmy Brown wanted to know. Jimmy, the last time we had a score for you, my man, Greencastle was up and they were stopped in the 3rd quarter because of lightning. Yeah. So if we get anything, we'll let you know. Your job now is to get Coach Seacat up here. We'll send him down there. The Rams go to 7-2. North Knox ends 4-5. The scoring started off as the Rams coughed up a fumble with 41 seconds to go in the first quarter of play. Nolan picked it up and went 55 yards, made it 6-0. The 2-point conversion was no good. Rams came right back. Toby Buchanan, a 10-yard run, 9:01 to go in the first half, 6-6. Vincent kick was good. Rams led 7-6 and did not look back. With 4 seconds to go in the first half, Buchanan, a 4-yard pass reception from Joel Stroud, made it 13-6. The Vincent kick was good, 14-6, and that's where we stood at halftime. The Rams took the opening kickoff of the second half. Buchanan ripped off a 50-yard run. They ran 2 plays, and then Buchanan back in and ran the final 19 into the end zone with 10:08 to go in the third. Made it 20-6. The Vincent kick was good, 21-6. And to start the fourth quarter play, the Rams had it 1st and goal on about the 2, but could not score. But they didn't need to. The defense held on. And when you look at it, the defense actually pitched another shutout here tonight as they really stuffed the Warriors. I think they only had like 2 first downs in the first half, and they end up with 8 for the ball game. The Rams have 15 first downs. the Rams at one turnover, and it was costly. It cost them a touchdown, but it really did not play a major factor. The Rams flagged 5 times for 45 yards, North Knox 2 for 30. But you cannot say enough about the effort tonight put up by the Paoli Rams on the road after a very disappointing loss last week at Perry Central. They come back and post a big win here tonight against a very good North Knox Warrior team.
Oh, I think so, Dave. And of course, we've seen a big disparity in the total yardage. I had the Rams for well over 300 yards, 376. North Knox 150. So we're looking at a 226-yard turnaround, and all of that could be attributed to the feat of Toby Buchanan, who I don't know what the school record is for yardage or carries even, but I had Toby ending up with 41 carries for 277 yards, and besides that, he had the touchdowns, all 3 of them.
Well, I remember one of the Snyder boys running wild down at Corden one night, and I think he got about 300 yards. So if that's not close, he's pretty close right there.
And that's unofficial. He may have more yards than that, but that's pretty close. Real quickly, running down first for North Knox, I have Miller 7 carries, 36. Carter 3 for 16. Stein 9 for 24. Telligman 3 for minus 19. 32 carries, 86 yards for North Knox on the ground. Telligman 6 of 18, 64 yards. No interceptions tonight, Dave. Something good to look at for both. Receiving yardage went to Carter. He had 3 for 29, 2 for 26 for Stein, 1 for 9 for Saucermans. Flipping it over, taking a look at the Rams. We just mentioned Buchanan. I had him 41 carries, 277 yards, 3 touchdowns. I can't say much more than that. That's phenomenal.
Yes, it is. There's no way. I mean, not enough adjectives in the dictionary to describe that
performance. They'd be carrying me out of here, man. I tell you, his legs got to be so. But, Toby knew that he had to have a big night with Joel's injury. That gives Joel another week for the ankle to heal up, and everybody's going to be king. You're going to see whoever comes in next week's going to be looking at those figures and say, hey, but we've seen all year long, nobody stopped Toby except the Salem Lions, and I don't know that anyone else that we're going to run into is going to be able to stop him. We'll find out. 7 carries, 19 yards. Timmy Shastine, good game tonight. Timmy in there a lot. He's been injured off and on throughout the year and looked a few times like maybe he was ready to come out, but running very well with the ball. 1 for 3 for Chris Richardson. Michael Richardson, 3 carries, 15 yards. Billy Vincent carried twice, ended up with no yardage. Joel Stroud, 2 carries, total of minus 7. 56 carries, 307 yards on the ground for the Paoli Rams. Joel Stroud, another good night passing, 5 of 8, 69 yards and a touchdown. Catches, we had Billy Vincent, a big catch there, 1 for 17 yards. Chris Richardson, 1 catch for 4. But the story tonight, I think, receiving-wise, has to be Jamie Sullivan. Two good big-time catches for 44 yards. Jamie looking like he was ready to play tonight, and good execution. 1 reception for Toby Buchanan, and guess what? It was for a touchdown, 4 yards.
He made them all count tonight, didn't he?
Oh, no kidding.
He really played a whale of a football game here tonight. We're going to take a break, and I think Coach Seacat may be on his way up, and needless to say, he'll be a happy man to talk with after tonight's 21-6 victory over North Knox. You're listening to Rams football on WUME FM 95. Talk to them on the phone, Johnny. See if they got any scores, will you?
34 yards. Their total offense was 405.
Anything for us?
8 attempts from Jeff Stroud, 5 completed, 71 yards, 1 touchdown. For the North Knox Warriors on the other side, Sam Miller had 6 carries for 30 yards. Kevin Stein, 9 for 21 yards. Aaron Carter, 4 for 17 yards, giving him a combined total of 19 carries for 68 yards. Total offense was 122 yards on the course of the last couple of times. North Knox had the ball, 19 passing attempts, 6 completions, 54 yards, no touchdowns.
Okay. That'll do for now. We're back on live.
Lose it by a score of 21-6. We'll come back.
You want to make sure you can go out and get him when he comes up there for me, Johnny, if you would.
Yeah.
I'd appreciate it. What scores did you have?
Got Springs Valley 20-0. That's in the 4th. Lawrenceburg 29-20. Lawrenceburg 19-0. Those are that's
okay.
third quarter.
Okay. Thank you. Well, the Rams will have an enjoyable ride home tonight as they win on the road here 21-6 over the North Knox Warriors. Some scores to pass along. Springs Valley leading Perry Central 20-0 in the 4th. Lawrenceburg over Mitchell in the fourth, 29-20. Salem over Brown County in the third, 19-0. And in the fourth, BNL over Evansville Harrison, 21-13. So some scores to pass along to you. And of course, try to get you a score as Todd Edwards will continue to keep you up to date after we sign off. And of course, I'll try to have an Indian Creek and Cascade score for you, because the winner of that game will be coming to Cook Field next Friday night to take on the Paoli Rams, who win it tonight 21-6. Head coach Eldon Seacat joins us now. Congratulations, Coach. Boy, your players gutted it up tonight.
They sure did. You know, Joe practiced 15 minutes all week and played the entire ball game, and Brian Ferris was down every time he turned around, and Toby took a shot in the ribs and ended up with a mile rushing.
Exactly.
We were at the point, you know, the school record's 280 yards, and he was like at 260. And the last 2 or 3 plays, we really would like to have seen him get the record, but, you know, we're going to be playing next week. And I tell you, this is great.
That's what counts, is playing next week, isn't it?
Hey, you know, we should be 8-1, and we're not. We're 7-2. In my 8 years, that's ties the most wins that we've had, and we have a game next week at Paola, and